Get followers. All right. Know your target audience. Number one, you need to know who your target audience is, because if you're sitting here and you're calling out to everyone, you're calling out to no one. I learned this a long time ago because remember when I was running that MySpace ad for a few $1,000s, I lost all that money. I was telling you that story. Well, guess what? I was calling out to everyone. And I was also sending them to a replicated website where, I mean, it just wasn't very fancy. You know, it wasn't the best way to do it. So you have to know your target audience. If you're calling out to everyone, you're calling out to no one. Know who it is that you're targeting. If you are fishing in the right ponds and you're actually targeting the right people, it's going to make your job a whole lot easier. I promise you that. This is why I sign up so many people into my business. This is why I make so many sales in my business. This is why I get so many leads in my business. This is why when I call somebody up, they're like halfway, more than halfway there. They already want what I have, right? So this is the power of knowing your target audience. You need to know who that is. You need to know who that customer gravatar is. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time. Okay, so know who your target audience is. For me, I target home business entrepreneurs. I target people that I don't have to convince that, you know, my business is not a pyramid. I don't have to tell them why they need to be doing the business. I don't have to be telling them anything. They already want what I have. They already want, you know, to have more time, more freedom in their life. So I'm targeting those people for that specific reason, because a lot of the times they're struggling with two things: leads and leadership. They don't have neither of those usually. They don't have enough leads, and they lack leadership. So when you can possess both of those things, it's going to make your job a lot easier. So that's why knowing who your target audience is, and then becoming the leader that you seek as well, is also going to be beneficial. And when you combine those two, you've got a rockin' business. I promise you that. Search for targeted hashtags and find people to connect with. All right, so hashtags are basically like keywords on Instagram, okay? So you're basically just targeting different hashtags and finding people based on those hashtags. So find out, you know, go look at other accounts that are very similar to yours, right? To what you're basically, who's your target audience following right now? Go look at their account, go look at what kind of hashtags they're using, right? And then you can kind of go from there. Like, I know that if I go look for the hashtag, we'll say network marketing. Well, I'm going to pull up a whole bunch of network marketers. If I go look for the hashtag home business opportunity, well, I'm going to, once again, I'm going to pull up a bunch of people that are in the home business niche, right? If you want to take it even a step further, you know, for me, I sometimes will search for people that are in certain types of companies, MLM companies, affiliate marketing companies, you know, direct sales companies, and I'll search for them, and then I will use those targeted hashtags and I will find them. And then I will go connect with them. And some of the ways that I connect with them is I will like 3 to 5 of their posts. Okay, so I'll literally go through their feed. First, I'll find my perfect customer, right? My perfect person that I want to do business with, right? And I'm like, okay, I look at their profile. I don't want any racy or, you know, weird people. Sometimes I see weird things going on in their profile, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to connect with that person because I just don't want to go through the hassle. I'm looking for the person that's probably looking for me, okay? That's kind of there, but they need help, right? So I go and look at their profile, and I look for the typical network marketer that's posting all the, you know, things about their products and their before and afters and all that stuff. And then I go like a couple of their posts, and then I comment on at least one of their posts. And then I personally don't follow them, but if you're newer, you definitely should. You should follow them. It's just like tapping them on the shoulder one more time and saying, hey, I'm interested in connecting with you, right? Don't go spamming them or sending them messages. You don't need to do that, because if you do that, you're going to scare them away. You're going to actually repel them. They're going to be like, get that person away from me, right? So do not do that. Just like a couple of their posts, leave a genuine comment, and then follow them. And then if you know, obviously if they don't follow you back or whatever, you can always unfollow them later, you know. You can unfollow as many people as you want. But here's the thing. You can only follow 7,500 people in total on Instagram. So that's something you need to be aware of too. So you can only ever follow 7,500 people. You can have unlimited followers, people following you, but you can only personally follow 7,500 people. And that's why I'm saying I wouldn't go follow them, because I already have I'm already pretty much maxed out on people I'm following anyway. So I wouldn't go do that. But if I was just starting out, I would definitely, because that just, you know, I want to get my followers and I want to get them fast. And I know if I follow them, then I'm probably going to get them faster. Find similar businesses and follow them. And then what I would do also is interact with their followers. Okay. And I'll give you a little scenario or demo when we go over to my phone, just showing you what that's like. And I don't know, I left that in there. I don't know why I did that. But anyways, send automatic direct messages to your new followers. This is holler.co, HOLR.co. This is a phenomenal tool, okay? And it is free. You can use it for free. The only thing that if you use it for free, I pay for it because I don't want that. I don't want it to say @holler at the end of the message. That's what it will say. Because it's basically like, you know, their logo, I guess you could say. You're not going to get rid of it unless you pay for it. So when you're setting that up, it's really simple to use. You just connect your Instagram account, and then you add your new message. Okay, at the top there you can see add message, and then, you know, basically just thanking them for the follow. Thanks for following. I really appreciate you and hope you get a ton of value from my Instagrams. How are you? How's it going? I would ask a question, try to strike up a conversation, because then you can get to know them. Another question that I've recently started to ask, and this isn't a picture of it, but I started to ask the question, have you had a chance to check out the free Instagram in my training yet? You know, and I'm just asking them if they had a chance to check out the free Instagram training in my bio yet, where I show them how to, you know, get more followers and leads. That's what I say. And that right there is really getting a lot of people to go check it out. Now it's a very nonchalant way of just pointing out that, hey, there's a free training in my bio, you should check it out, you know, without kind of like pressuring them or pushing them or looking spammy or anything like that. So that's why I do that. And then you would just have it sent to your new followers. I wouldn't recommend sending it to all your followers unless you have a very small amount of followers right now. I mean, go ahead for now, you could do that. But then just turn it on to new followers once it's gotten through all of it. And the reason why I say that is because if you got a lot of followers, this tool can be a little buggy at times, and you might end up having a really hard time using it.